Hi, my name is Cole. I'm 29 years old from Dallas, Texas, and this is Financial Audit. Get it?
By your...
I think we have a leash on each other.
Sure, it's some kinky thing. Whatever. $7,619.74, an insane balance for, and all these up are absolutely wild for your life, for the income that is happening. And this $250 minimum payment, I do not know how this is all gonna fit, man. I do not know. $414 of purchases, but you only made the minimum payment the month before that. What the Again, we are doing this on a card that is accruing $174.09 in interest on a monthly basis. You don't know that because you don't look at a statement. You just want to make sure you can make your minimum payments. I'm not shocked we have late fees everywhere throughout here on these cards because, again, you're late on all your payments. Like, you're late on the HOA. You can't afford to pay that. We have no savings. I'm curious to hear about why here in a second because you said you had to not anymore. That means something. So I'm just not surprised we've had late. So let's see. Do we have fees? There we go. We've had a late fee this year so far. There it is. I knew it. And I didn't even see that when I was going through here and scanning what I was looking at today. Okay? Because this is crazy because you stretch yourself beyond where you can go to. So making sure you say you don't know the interest, you don't know what's being spent on here, you don't know the money, as long as you can make your minimum monthly payments. But through all these cards, you have missed minimum monthly payments. So that's not even true. Your logic of I just make sure I have enough to make minimum monthly payments isn't true because you miss them. Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, subscriptions I promise you don't need. If the little kids need to watch something, put them on this free app. It's great. And then some utilities and Walmart, $24, who knows? And then donations to a church, I think. Okay. So the thing we bleeped, there was a sports restaurant that you went to for $70.
That's 5 kids. That's 5 of us.
Yeah, you can't go out to eat, you dumb. You're going to lose the house. Sorry. The only reason I'm angry, and it's the kids.
It's the kids.
You're forcing them to go through what is going to be traumatic in their life, and you don't care. I had $1,500 lost this year so far in interest on just this card. One card.
It's a lot.
Good cope smile, dude.
It's there.
You're going to get through this with that. Of course, we've missed payments. Huh?
It's better than crying.
No, it's not. Crying's a real emotion instead of trying to laugh your way through this. It's not a joke. It's real. Your kids are going to be crying when they're forced to leave their house because of you. 27.74% interest rate. This keeps going. What are we in? Fat Stack 2.0? City Costco card.
That one's going to have a high expenditure.
Oh, no, it has a high balance too.
Well, that too.
$7,000. Why? Two $7,000 cards and your income is insane.
That one has the move on it, which the mover's royally.
Oh, sure. Everything's everyone else's fault
No.
according to you. What?
No,
What'd you get?
I own the spent a lot of money.
Why'd you get?
They quoted me $1,500 to move from one house to the other, which was not far in distance. And then when they moved me in, after they broke a bunch of my charged me $3,200.
Okay, one, did you get the insurance through them? There's oftentimes insurance you can get through them.
They didn't offer it.
Okay, then we don't use those movers because every mover offers insurance. That's usually how they make extra money, but they f***ed up. Great. Number two, they probably charged you per hour and quoted what they thought it would take, and it ended up being twice as long.
They quoted me for 6 hours. They were 2 hours late.
How many men did they quote you for versus how many showed up?
They quoted me for 2 trucks.
How many people, though?
5 or 6.
See, you don't even know, man.
It was 5 or 6. And then they quoted me for 2 trucks for 6 hours. And it took 2 trucks in 7 hours, but they were 2 hours late. So it was like time shift just moved over.
Okay. Why didn't you dispute the charge
I
then?
did. So
and?
I've never disputed a charge before. And when I disputed it with them, I didn't know you only get one like paragraph to put, like one opportunity to say, this is why I don't like this charge. And the Citibank denied it. They denied the dispute.
What do you mean you only get one? Did you put in the reason?
Yeah. So
then what does it matter that you only had one chance to explain?
I thought you got to do like, this is a summary of what happened. Okay, we're going to contact you. And then I can further explain, like,
so your summary was lacking?
I would, yeah. Well, then
you shouldn't have done that regardless. Why would you want to have a lacking summary for something so expensive?
Because I thought they were going to come back to me.
I get why, but why have a lacking summary regardless?
Because they had a 500 character limit. And I couldn't put
I don't know. Well, the basic you told me was less than 500. Hey, they charged us twice as much as they said they were going to, and they broke all our stuff and didn't offer us insurance.
But I wanted to have I had timestamps and line items and pictures.
I get you. Okay, that is good.
That's what I was hoping that they would come back and say.
Call the bank.
Explain it.
Did you call them?
No.
You haven't even called them. Then I have no sympathy.
I thought
you haven't typed in a number to call. I have no sympathy.
They said the dispute is closed and done with.
I get it, but you haven't even tried to call. You never know what can happen, man. You didn't even put the effort. Come on. And banks are usually pretty darn good about if you're disputing and they think there's anything sus going on working. But I don't know, man. It just sounds like you probably didn't know what you're signing up for.
Do you think I could still call? I mean,
I don't know. It's where everything's worth a try.
That's fair. Yeah, because
I still don't believe you knew what you were even doing.
Well, I mean, I knew I was signing up for movers, but when they hit me with the price, I was like, that's insane. And so to get...
Honestly, for that many people and that many trucks, I don't know if it is insane for that much time. When I've done moving, I do 2 people, 1 truck typically. I did 3 people the last time. I think it cost me $500-$600, and it was just for a couple hours. So 6 hours, 2 trucks, 6 guys, 7 hours. I'm not really surprised.
Because a couple of the other companies I had quoted me there's one bigger company that they were going to send 4 guys with 2 trucks, and it was going to be like $9,000.
Yeah, moving's expensive, dude, if you don't do it yourself. Absolutely. Okay, you made a little more than the minimum payment, but it doesn't matter because you purchased $1,787.
Tires.
Okay.
I had to put new tires on my wife's car. And there was tires, sensors was like $1,500. And then
guess what? You're going to have to do tires again at some point for any car.
But hers were like
you also can't afford bills, so
metal was showing on her tires.
So your spending on going out to eat and stuff is if we know we have to get tires, we can't afford to get tires. We have to put it on something that's accruing interest. So we probably can't go out to eat. Wow, who would have thought? $88.41 of interest is accruing. So Costco did the tires.
Yes,
and then there's also Costco spending and Dream Sleep Machine.
That was I went to
$167.
I went to a sleep doctor to try to get a sleep study.
You have sleep problems?
My wife says I don't. My wife says I snore and stop breathing in the middle of the night.
Oh,
I sleep just fine.
Oh, that you stop breathing? So this is like a sleep apnea test.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
I couldn't get the sleep apnea test, and that charge is also bullshit because no, it's not like as in I paid it, but I talked to a doctor for 3 seconds, and he goes, "So do you have trouble sleeping?"
Welcome to healthcare.
Yeah, and it sucks. He was like, "Do you have trouble sleeping?" I was like, "No, I sleep just fine." My wife says I snore and stop breathing. He goes, "Okay, well, you fill out your assessment. Get scheduled for a sleep study. Goodbye."
Okay, yeah.
That was the $100, whatever that charge is. So then the lady comes in and she's like, "Hey, your insurance is going to be $600 a night for a sleep study." And I said, "No, thank you." Walked out.
Well, the fact is with your income and with your life and with the dependents you have, you probably should do it, and you probably could afford it if you weren't done with your house, if you weren't done with your spending, because this is actually something I would say you should do.
I'm not paying $600 a night for a sleep study.
I get that. You can't. You spend more than that going out to eat, so great. So, but you could die, and then what? Do you have life insurance, please?
Yeah, I actually.
Because you're going to be stupid and get yourself killed by not taking care of yourself because you're putting food, $70 at a restaurant, over you being able to survive the night. But your priorities are whack. You're so stupid.
For my life insurance, I went above like the auto accepted minimum. It's up to
good because you're dead. Yeah. Your priorities are whack, man. You're just acting like a dumbass. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Chrysler. Oh, for what? What am I looking at?
My car.
0% though?
It's a lease.
Oh, okay. Well, then all that really just baked in. A $712 minimum monthly payment? Is this going to be possible?
It's been possible.
No, your debt's going... Buddy, you spent more than double what you made because you put your spending on credit cards that are just going up, and you luckily have high credit limits allowing you to do this. You think it's possible because you've been able to do that so far, but you're going to hit the credit limits, and then you're...
Yeah. This purchase wasn't my fault. I got salesman.
Oh, you stop being...
It happened. I went there for one thing.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
That's gonna piss me off. How do you have no responsibility in this world? Are you a damn child in every instance? That is gonna rage me. What?
I went for a different vehicle, a used vehicle, literally half the price. And I got salesman out of it. He's like, this is a piece of shit. You're not gonna like it.
And you
Let's
have no
get
way of
into something
advocating for
else."
yourself or acting like an adult?
And so I went with something else, and I got
Oh, crazy story, dude. Great.
yeah, it was fun.
Baby.
It's 5 kids. That's 5 of us.
Yeah,
going
you
out.
can't go out to eat, you dumb. You're gonna lose the house.
One time.
You are a
Pushback.
stubborn little. Like an actual.
Yeah,
You're a wimpy little crybaby. What about your kids?
they're there.
You're gonna them up.
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin them.